Bing. Oh. Oh. Is it working? Do you got guys? Guys, is it working? Uh,
Huh,
uh, Good
I don't
morning.
know. Hold on.
If you're there, this is maybe the Double Cup of Joe show. If you can see two Joes on your screen right now, this is the Double Cup of Joe show. I don't know if you could tell that though. It would be, oh, it's not working. That's too bad. We're gonna go with it anyway. You guys will never know, but that's fine. We'll just we'll just do a show on our own. So too bad. Anyway, welcome to the Double Cup of Joe show. I am your host,
Uh,
Joe,
and I'm your other host, Joe. It's
and
black because it's the shirt I wear.
my curtain thing is
And yeah.
mostly black. The curtains, no, not the curtains.
It's not a cup of Joe. Is it not working now?
Swig says it's working, so that's one
It's
person, and one
they're
person
just
is good enough for us.
they're just picking on us is what they're doing.
Why? Why must they
Oh,
pick on us?
I see. I see.
Was our trouble
Yeah.
not enough for you that you must cause your own? Ugh.
Uh,
Ugh.
oh, you guys are amazing.
Yes, we love you. We're glad you're here today. We made it. My internet was down this morning, and apparently, using the internet requires internet access. Whoa.
It does.
So, um, just there's a big like thing there. So we're here
And
now. We're gonna
it's
do our
difficult.
show, and we hope that you are here for this entire ride with us. But if you weren't here yesterday, I need to let you know. Today is no one's. You see nothing.
on, my,
Oh,
on Joe's nose. It's the Joe's nose. It's kind of like the bee's knees, but different.
just slightly. Oh, well, that's new. I can do that before.
Huh?
I didn't get to point at people before, but now I can point at you like, Joe, look out! It's coming in from the left.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
oh.
I guess I don't know which way is your left.
I don't know either.
Uh,
She's the Joe's nose.
oof.
That's right. We're coining a new phrase. It's the Joe's nose. So,
All right.
hey, those of you, and since we're coming on at this hour, it's only going to be like another hour before they start doing this one.
Mhm.
So you should go here.
Another hour? Do you know what time it is? Do you know,
Yeah.
Jesse?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. Never mind. Hour and 20.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Wow. Well, so what are we doing today, Joe?
Well, Joe, great question. I'm glad you asked. We're
I did.
continuing our series through relationships. Now, there's an entire fleet of these relationships. They kind of like go in formation. So, stick around with us all the way through Thursday because we're going to touch on each of the ships. And then, you can do with that what you will. But every day, before we do any of this shenanigans, we have a 3-step routine. It's going to make your morning, our morning, the morning in general better than it would have been. And Joe has indicated there are 3 steps. That is
Three.
one more than 2
Three.
and one less than 4. So 3.
Three.
And the counting of the number shall be 3.
Three shall be the number thou shalt count.
5 is right out. No. All right, if you don't know what that reference is, you're too young anyway. So
That's
let's
right.
move on.
Joseph got it. That's good.
It's an inside Joe reference.
That's right. It must totally be.
So there's there's the 3-step routine. It consists of 3 parts. Crazy. What are you thankful for? What are you looking forward to? And what's one thing you can do today to move yourself forward? So we're going to start with the first step. It looks back. So part of moving forward involves being thankful and excited about where you've been, or at least seeing how where you've been is bringing you to today. So without further ado, I'm going to bring it over to Joe, and he is going to give us what he is thankful for this morning. But I'm also going to shamelessly stall while he
Huh?
finishes typing.
Huh?
Did you hear the one about?
What am I doing? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, what am I thankful for? Man, I'm thankful for a lot. I'm thankful for all you guys that are here in the chat. You're stuck with us, and that you found us again after all that we had to switch stuff and the show ended, and now apparently we have a we have a show called Relationships Friends that streamed 4 minutes ago that has 0 views and lasted for 1 minute. Yeah. So we'll have to figure that out. But apparently, you guys, we can't pull one over on you guys because you guys found us anyway, which is awesome. And I'm super excited to see you guys here. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for Joe waking up on time. I'm thankful for internet services being fixed. I'm thankful for, I'm only supposed to think of one thing I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the lockdown, actually.
Back down.
Yeah, because now here we are. We're all stuck in this together, stuck in our homes, except for when I go out to work. Then other people are stuck in their homes, and I'm taking pictures of their homes, and they're looking out at me, and I'm looking at them, and they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and uh,
Mm.
it's a bit of a interesting moment sometimes.
Would you just look at
hmm
it?
Yeah, so I got all kinds of stuff I'm thankful for.
Wow, Joe is just ramping up his morning. Now, just because it's a 3-step routine, generally we give one example for time, but you can be thankful for literally as many things as you want. Like
You can.
there's no stopping you. We
Mm,
can't stop you now.
that's right.
So that's all I got. But thanks for that, Joe. So
Step
what do
number
you?
two.
Yeah, step number 2? So I always get these mixed up. So what are you thankful for? What are you looking forward to? It even has the word "to" in step 2. It's awesome. You can always remember. What are you looking forward to? This is the future look, and Joe is going to give us a look into the future by telling us what
Mm.
he looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to learning my next series of moves in the Taekwondo form. Because we just went with a spinning reverse hook kick to a reverse punch and a front ridge hand in a back stance. And next, but I'm going to
Ooh.
find out this afternoon when we do our Taekwondo class on the Zoom stream, which is courtesy of the lockdown. We still get to do Taekwondo, but we just can't go to the classroom. Can't go to the studio or the dojo or however you want to call it. They never call it a dojo. They always call it that in the movies,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they just call it the class in real life, at least over here.
I,
But
could it be that like it's not in an actual dojo and that's why they don't call it a dojo? Like it's usually in like an office building that's been renovated. It's
it
just
is,
like
or in a strip mall.
or one of those.
Yeah, they got them all over the place now. The one we currently usually go to is actually in a downtown area. You know how in downtown areas they've got all these shops and they all have like apartments above them and
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah. So like the guy who It's funny. Uh, and it seems to work this way. Those of you who have ever worked in retail or anything like that have probably experienced this, but they set up this studio, right? And the guy who taught there, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have you live in the apartment up above it," because the guy who owned this particular franchise, he was like, he owned that whole building. So he's like, "All right, so you, the instructor of this studio, you're gonna live right upstairs. So you're right there, and it's gonna be perfect for you." And then like 6 months later, he transferred him to a different studio. So
Oof.
now he doesn't live upstairs from where he teaches anymore. He lives like across town, other side.
Oh
It's kind of
no.
funny. But so anyway, it's funny how that works.
Indeed.
But
Okay. Hey,
yes. But what
exciting.
am I looking forward to? Are we
You already got it. You hit it. You did
Oh yeah, I
the move.
did. I
The new
did.
move.
I hit. I don't know what comes after this one. I'm looking forward to learning it.
I'm very afraid. Like I'm expecting Joe to come through this wall at any moment with his karate and taekwondo ninja skills.
Wait, this is cool. We've got Squishy Kitty. I have totally noticed you, and congratulations on being married.
Boom.
I'm
Gotcha.
sorry, I was just in the middle of being the great bundle of energy. that's that's
Son.
awesome.
Right, so that's step two. There's a third step, and that step is the what are you gonna do today to either move forward or move towards that goal you talked about in step one, two, step two.
What am I gonna do today? Well, I'm gonna go to class to do that one,
Mm.
but I have more important things I'm gonna do to move forward, and that is I'm going to find an instrumental version of the song "Grow," so you don't
Mm.
have to just listen to the instrumental "Sail On" over and over and over again before the stream starts. So you'll have some variety. Aren't you guys excited? Joe's excited. You can see it on his face.
Excitement.
Look at that face. Look at that face. So yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna get a version over to Joe of Grow so he
Mm.
can put it on the thing, and then yeah, and it can be part of the dealio.
The
Um,
dilly. The, yes.
Thanks, Joe. I love Sail On too, but you know what? Ah, when you listen to it enough, you're just like meh. At least that's
Joe's listened to it far too many times apparently.
oh my gosh. But that's the thing when you self-produce your own music, you listen to it so many times and you're just like, "Oh, I'm so sick of this song. Oh, I'm so sick of this. If I ever have to hear this song again, I'm gonna do something disgusting. Terrible." So,
Oof.
at any rate,
Oh,
Eddie, thank you for being here. It's great to see you. And come back. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. So not Saturday. We're not here every day.
we
I
aren't,
miss I misspeak.
but you can catch our Twitch stream on the weekend.
You can. We do. Black Static and Swerve now has stuff 7 days a week, as Ryan so succinctly puts it. 27 hours a week plus. And we are still going to try and put together a 24-hour stream for you guys at some point. I nominate Joe.
All right, let's go.
You're going to do
I need significantly more caffeine.
it. Well,
What do you want from
that's
me?
easy. You can still go to the store.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I totally can. Totally can. Be these darn neighbors being loud up there, keeping me up until all hours of the night.
Yeah, can you imagine if I lived upstairs from you?
That'd be great.
Be like, boom, boom, boom. I'm the great bundle of energy.
Yeah, I know. And I'm the
So I,
wise one who would soundproof my ceiling.
you're the, that's right. Uh,
12 hours
that's
in a bed,
awesome.
someone's gonna doze off. It would be me. One of
Hey,
us was gonna sleep. It
we'll
would
see.
be
We're
me.
gonna, it's probably gonna have to be a tag team kind of stream where we have a lot of the BSS staff members just kind of like taking turns and stuff,
Hmm.
But oh boy, what
Hmm.
fun! So that's the three-step process, anyway.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. Do this every day. That ends in Y. Even the days you don't see us, because it's important. It can help your day go better. So, without further ado, oh no, buffering. Well, we're gonna be buff, super buff, as we go on to our next topic. um, so keep us posted. I'm gonna try and talk and troubleshoot at the same time. So let me know. But I'm gonna keep going. Our topic today is, of course, relationships. Of the subtopic, which is friends. You've never,
Hands,
if you're
What
like
do you say?
me, friends are very weird. So rather than have me start, we're gonna have Joe start because
I got to talk
he,
about friends.
yes, you have to talk about friends.
I don't have very many friends. I have all of you guys for friends. You guys are amazing. It's kind of funny because at martial arts they always have like, hey, it's bring a friend week or whatever, right? And they're like, Mr. Anderson, when are you gonna bring a friend? I'm like, I don't have any friends. I'm not allowed to have any friends. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, all my friends live far away. Like, I can't. Uh, you know, my friends are on the phone
On the phone
and
friends.
online, and they're like all spread across the world and stuff. Like, but local friends, all the local friends that I have, like, quite honestly, all the local friends I have are in the Taekwondo class already.
Nice. Well, that's good. You get to see. You used to
Yeah,
get to see him on the regular.
I know, it's crazy, and I still do get to see them on this stream. Like, you can see their little, you know, see their houses. Kind of fun. Like, I always just have a cool background back there, like
Mm,
changes from time to time. For for this one, it's that, and for it's a bookshelf for Don't Worry Wednesday, and for Taekwondo, it's like this weird, trippy, like cool thing. Um, yeah, but
man, you missed out on the opportunity to tell people that your house is just that unique. That every room is different.
that's right. It's funny because it's the same room, but another thing I'm thankful for is tapestries to cover up the big mess that's back
Oh,
there.
mine doesn't do that.
Yes, Akil. Friends that fight together. It is great. And here's a quote. Who knows this quote? You did not truly know someone until you fight them. What movie is that from? Somebody knows it. But at any rate, we're going to talk about friends, and it's my turn to talk, isn't it? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, here I am just babbling. All right, cool. So friends, you know, one of the things that when I was growing up, I had very few friends actually. I'm an introvert, like Magician Jester says, and so I wasn't always the guy who was going out to, make friends with everybody, strike up conversations. I wasn't the social butterfly. My wife totally is that. She'll go to a place where there's just tons of people, and she'll just be at home and like, ah, there's so many people I can talk to, and it's crazy. Like, I look at that and I'm just awestruck by that phenomenon. How do you go around and talk to everybody? But So she makes friends really, really fast. I had to train myself to learn how to make friends. And part of it is there's a couple things. Like, so if you're talking about making friends, I learned some about how to do that, which is, you start with the trivial. I mean, a conversation always starts with a warm-up period, right? You start with, something really, really simple. I always use, "Hey, are you having fun today?" That's kind of like the line I use for everybody. It gets them to say some kind of response usually. And then from there I can ask questions, I can kind of determine the conversation. But really, to have friends, I think part of the challenge with being an introvert is I was always just so self-conscious. I was always just I was too concerned about what people might think about me. I was too concerned about, am I going to come off wrong? Am I going to offend somebody? Am I going to do something wrong? And what happens is when you're that self-conscious and you're not focused on other people, it gets hard to have a sincere conversation because you're not thinking about the other person. But when you take a true interest in others, that's when friendship can begin. And it took me a long time. I was in my late 20s before I actually learned this, that if I take a true, genuine interest in other people, that I can be friends with a lot more people. The friends I had had before my late 20s, they were the people who had taken a genuine interest in me, and I had just responded to that. And naturally, like, I had just naturally responded to saying, "Hey, these people take an interest in me, so of course I'm super interesting." Like, I didn't have very many friends.
But you are so interesting, Joe.
Well, I don't know about that. The jury's still out on that. Um, but at any rate, when I learned that all I have to do is be interested in another person, it took a little bit of a shift of my mentality, to say the least, but it made it so easy because then all I can do is I can look at another person, I can try and figure out what makes them tick. I can ask them questions, and then as I ask questions of another person, that roll the conversation along, and through that conversation, now I'm actually developing a relationship, and then it becomes a friendship, and then, you know, you start to have some common interests and some common ground, and then from there it's like now wherever you go you can have friends all around you, and it it gets really, really cool. Like, um now I have all kinds of friends, but mostly seriously, like, they're either at the school that my kids go to, or playing this, like they're the parents of the other basketball players or the other baseball players or the other gymnasts, or, well, because my kids are involved in all kinds of stuff. Um, or the other taekwondo parents. And, that, so it's kind of, this is my group of friends now. But as long as I maintain that same thought process of, okay, I'm gonna look at this person. I've not met them before. I'm gonna go and be interested in them. I'm gonna take a genuine interest and ask them questions. From there, I can actually develop a friendship. And then when we see each other, there's like this lightheartedness, this joy in seeing each other, and then we can continue whatever conversation that we were having before, or talk about something totally different or whatever. And it gets to be that way. And you really do get to have yourself surrounded by friends. It's a pretty amazing thing. So that's what I had to start with. Joe, I'm gonna hand it over. You can carry it on.
Carry on my no, sorry. I won't sing. But we thanks, Joe. And I like what you said here about the um, you've gone from maybe a different way of looking at it to what is making friends where you are, making friends with what you're already doing.
Mhm.
And I think that's super cool. I think that's the way that friends uh, generally are formed, or this idea of uh, people that you've met that have been acquaintances for a while, and you've said, "Huh, we should spend some time together, or hang out, or just be friends. Um, and it doesn't take a lot. I see Senna in the chat asked to borrow headphones one
Mhm.
time 6 years ago, and now she's lived with that same person for 6 years. Like, it's not really complicated. There's not like a fancy like algorithm to what makes a friend. Like, there's not like a secret formula that you can build friends with in your laboratory.
Mhm.
Um, it it just happens by actually engaging and talking and caring for people, and even just asking people for things. It's a really strange dichotomy of like the fact that you're able to show like I'm insufficient, whether it's via headphone deficiency or via I'm not good at this thing and I would like some help. Um, I mean that that shows people that hey, you're willing to like admit that sometimes you're not right. You have some yeah, I know, Joe, you're right all the time. But for the rest of us, we have to we deal with the fact that we don't have everything right all the time, and so um, by showing other people, hey, I'm okay with that, I'm comfortable with that, and I would like you to be a part of this very imperfect life that we're living. People enjoy that. People do like that. I know me and my friends have come a long way from from recognizing that we definitely don't have it all together, and that's been a really good thing. Um, but that's kind of what I have on our topic here of our just friendly or friends, people that you've started to interact with and spend a lot more time with. And I think I'll kick it back to Joe because Joe can tell us more about his close friends, his friends he spent many moons with, as it were.
Yeah, that's interesting. The people I spend the most time with now,
Mm.
aside from my family, are actually the BSS staff, like you, Joe, and Ryan, and Jesse, and Jeff, and I don't spend any time with you guys in person. It's all online. It's all either on video conferencing or in chats or whatever. And I'm terrible, terrible at the chat room friendships. Like I'm working, I'm trying, guys. And I know if you've seen me on Discord, it takes me forever to respond, or like I feel bad about that, but you know, it, uh, I have gotten to attend some of Senna's streams, and I love being there, and I love being on the Twitch stream, on the BSS Twitch stream. I'm still learning how to be friends with people online, and it's like a whole new experience for me. Um, Senna, you're awesome. Um, but I think just being there, to be a friend really takes. I've heard it said. Uh, Oh, geez. What did this person say? It was something about how do you spell love? Like in the beginning parts of a friendship, love is spelled Time, just time. You're spending time with people. And really that's truly what it takes to invest in a friendship. And whether that time is on on a chat room or in person or on a video call or on a phone call or whatever, just to have that time with somebody, that's how you show that you care for someone, is you spend time with them. And it's funny because in my job as an inspector, I'm just by myself.
Mm.
I sit there by myself in my car and drive around all day by myself. And you'd think I'd be really good friends with myself because I spend so much time with myself, but really I annoy myself a lot. Um, you guys are like, I understand. You annoy me too. Like, I'm sorry.
Oof, oof.
Uh, but really, that's it. To spend time with someone, now you're investing in that friendship. You're investing in that relationship. And that's one of the things, like, it during this time of being locked down and social distancing and all that, it's to spend time with people on Discord or in their live streams or wherever, to be here in the chat, on the different BSS shows that we have. I mean, we're all starting to become closer and closer friends. I'm getting to know so many of you people that, I mean, from all over the world. I have no idea what you look like. I know what a few of you sound like. You know what? I do know what a few of you look like because I've seen pictures. Um, but and some of you, I know what you sound like. And but most of the time, I just know that you've got a cool picture next to your name, and I read your chatting, the stuff you type. And I think I think it's pretty amazing. It's kind of the same way with my clients at work because I don't know what any of them look like. All I've done is email and talk to them on the phone. That's it. My bosses, the people who own the companies I work for, I don't know what they look like. I just know they have a name and an email address and a phone number. That's pretty much it. So, I don't know. What do you got, Joe? I'm derailing.
Derailing.
I guess I'm not good at friends. I don't know. Maybe
No,
I got a lot to learn.
I think that's good, Joe. I mean, especially in this new age stuff, making close friends really doesn't involve necessarily like having them right there all the time. Um, and that's okay. Like it's good. Like Joe and I spend a lot of time together, as he said, and it's not can't go there. It would be nice to hang out, but we're like legally prevented from doing that right now. So
Mhm.
I could come up with
Yeah.
an essential thing to do over that way, and we could both essentially go to the same place. Um,
I'll pick up a route that, goes up to your county.
yeah, yeah, perfect,
I'll
perfect.
inspect your neighbor's house.
Right.
I need milk from the store across the street from you.
Yeah.
There we go. I had to drive all the way up there.
There's like a tree over there. There's just like a forest right there. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very unique type of milk. It's only found from like the specific forest animal that's across the street from my house. It's
Yep.
very unique. So uh, yeah, but I appreciate what you said there, Joe. So friends can kind of happen anyway. I'm gonna actually turn it to a topic of close friends. This idea um, that there are people out there who are gonna be there a long time, who are gonna be involved in your life in the big moments, who are gonna be involved in your life in the times when it's gonna make a big difference. Um, and this is partially because I've had a couple of people talk to me, especially you know, your seniors in high school right now, who are recognizing like the last time I saw half the people in my school who I've literally gone to school with for 12 years. Like the last 12 years of my life I spent with the same people. They're now recognizing that hey, oh shoot, I didn't ever get to say goodbye or I didn't ever get to do like these things. And it's very like demoralizing. But this is where we say, hey, these people who were actually like a part of your life and who are going to be those close friends that make a difference long term are going to be there regardless of whether or not you're going to school. They're going to be there regardless of whether or not you're still doing that activity that brought you together, the activity that brought you to being friends. The people that make the huge difference in your life, the really close friends that you spend time with, that you are, at their house, their mom cooks you cookies all the time or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know. But I might be spitballing here from my past, but those people are going to be there after you leave school, after you're done with college, after your first kid or second kid or no kids. If you don't have kids, I'm not predicating your friendship on kids, but um, I'm just trying to point out giant life events. They stick there when it's not easy, when things are very difficult. Like these are your close friends. And what makes these close friendships work is that you and your friend are both heavily invested in each other. And like Joe talks about, a lot of it has to do with that time thing, the investment of time. We talked about it yesterday. And I think, even though this is our topic here is relationships, I think time is another one of those. They like go hand in hand. Like we're talking about relationships, but time is the more is another portion that just kind of like mixes in with it, and there's like a causation there. There's like, oh, hey, if I spend more time with people, generally speaking, it improves the relationship with that person. It's simply the fundamentals of friendship. We should write a book. The Fundamentals of Friendship by Joe and Joe.
Yep. Spend some time with some people.
Boom.
The end.
Yep. On sale now for $9.99 at your local bookstore.
$9.99. Yes, you can't go buy it because books are not essential.
We'll get
But
you
if we
the
release
ebook.
it on Amazon,
Yeah.
then you can get it.
Perfect.
But you just got the Audible version just now.
Yeah, you can watch this recording for free on our YouTube channel. Yes. BSS. Actually, I don't know what our YouTube channel is, but get it on Amazon.
BSAS group/live.
Ooh, BSAS group/live.
Yeah,
Oh,
click the link.
click the links. Yes.
You guys
So
found it. You're all here.
yeah, don't even worry about it. If you're not here, why aren't you
And you
here?
didn't. If you're not here, you didn't hear what we just said.
But that's all I want to say is spend time, spend lots of time investing in people's cares. If somebody cares about their family and they're your friend, you want to spend time caring about their family with them. If they're going through school troubles and they're your friend, spend time working through those struggles with them. If they're dealing with, a breakup or something, just be there as a shoulder to cry on or whatever. Like those moments that just aren't fun are the moments that when you come through it, you realize, oh, these are my closest friends. These are the people who are the difference makers in my life. And so I highly, highly encourage you to make that type of friend and to be that type of friend.
Yes.
Go ahead, Joe.
That's no, I was just gonna say that's so key, because like to have a friend, the main thing is to be a friend. We don't just get friends without being friends. Like we have to be that person that's a friend. If we want a friendship with someone, now sometimes we're not going to be able to be friends with somebody. Some people are just like they don't want to be friends with us. I have lots of people like that. They're like, I don't want to be friends with that guy. He's took a picture of my house and he's bad. But 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 in order to have a friend, truly, it takes being a friend. And the more that we give, a lot of people they would be so happy to be your friend. But it takes us reaching out. And the more you can give into the life of another person, the more you're going to find not only are you going to have lots of friends around you, but you're going to have this deep inner feeling of fulfillment and you're going to feel uh, satisfied in that area because you're not thinking of yourself. You're thinking about others and you're thinking about how can I make somebody's life better today? How can I contribute to their life? And it really becomes a wonderful thing. We found that here at BSS. We found that by doing these streams, by doing these shows and having chats and everything like that and doing that. You guys can do the same exact thing. You guys could stream live on YouTube. You could stream on Twitch. I know some of you already do. And if you can take that experience and make it something like, whatever I do, whenever I do this show, I'm going to make it about my viewers, the community that's watching me, that's hanging out with me. I'm going to do my best to make it about them and try and add value to their lives. And when you take that perspective, it becomes one of the most joyful things that you do. Because when you contribute into the life of another person and you're not looking for anything in return, what you're doing is you're you're doing one of the most fulfilling things that you possibly can do. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. And you can when you take the focus off yourself and focus on, you know, another person. Beautiful thing. Joe's gonna flex his muscles.
Mm-hmm. Flex on you, kids. Uh, uh,
Yes. So anyway, that's what I got.
and that's all we got.
I interrupted you, Joe. I'm totally a jerk. I'm sorry.
Okay, we can still be friends.
But then you flexed your muscles.
Yeah, it's easy to get distracted, when I'm weird noises time. Lord.
Oh, that's hilarious. You know, there's this girl in one of the martial arts classes. She's hilarious. She's like, they were like, okay, loud yells, aya, 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 and she would just go, sound effects, sound effects, sound effects. What she says, hilarious.
That's fantastic. Yes, truly the greatest warrior in your entire class.
Yeah,
Be afraid.
she's great.
But anywho, we should probably kind of wrap up here. It has been a pleasure, as always, to be here with you. If you haven't already, I shared Senna's Twitch in the chat. Go there. She's apparently going to be streaming Fallout. It's rated M, so anyone under 17, parental guidance suggested.
Parental guidance suggested. You can also go there.
You can also go to the BSS Twitch.
Yes, it seems a lot of times Senna will stream before the BSS Twitch stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always the same, but a lot of times, if I have a day where I'm going to be able to involve myself in Twitch streams, I can go to Senna's first, and then I can go to the BSS one a little bit later, and it's pretty cool. Oh, 1 p.m. 5 on Tuesdays. Hey, I'm too. We're too young to watch. Dang it.
We definitely are, guys.
Ah.
You figured
Well,
it
oh
out.
well. Oh well. Yep. You can also go to this website. It's a good website right here.
Ooh, I like good websites.
Go to that
Thanks for
one.
sharing.
Your BSS.studio. You can hang out there some. That website is going to be seeing some changes over the next few weeks. It's going to be cool. You see Joe with his little icon.
Yes.
It's going to be fun, you guys. But go there and if you want, there's also a link let's find this link. If you want to, if there's anything you want us to talk about, we have Free for All Fridays where we talk about the stuff that you guys have posted in here. We've got a growing list right now. We've got 3 things to discuss on our list. And so yeah, if there's anything, and it's like when I say free for all, I mean free for all until further notice, until we get something we're not willing to talk about. Whatever you want us to talk about, we'll put it up there. Now, just try to make it appropriate. We want to keep the show, I want to keep the show something where I wouldn't be embarrassed to be having it on when my kids are in the room. So,
Yes. But definitely try to like stump us. Give us things that like Joe and Joe probably know nothing about.
You
like
can try.
cooking, or do
I
we
know all
know?
about cooking.
Yeah, shh. I was trying to
I know
give
all.
yeah, I was trying to make him give us an easy one, Joe.
Oh, yes. Like
Reverse
I'm drawing a
psychology.
blank.
Bum, 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 bum.
Emma, the perfect Pokemon team. Oh my.
Yes, we've got this, Joe.
I don't think there is one.
No.
There's so many options. There's too many options.
Oh, okay.
But at any rate, go there. Post a topic. Then if you want us to tell you the perfect Pokemon team, you got to click the link and put it in there.
Yeah, you got to post that in our topics, and then because if it's not in the topics, we'll forget. So if you go put it over there, then it's stuck, and we'll have to talk about
Yeah, I know it's terrible, but we don't have Princess to keep us categorized and stuff on this show. It's
it. The slightly lower budget double cup of Joe show.
Oh, the answer is washing machine rotom. See, you didn't even need us to talk about it. You knew the answer already.
Wait,
Man, oh
what?
man. The answer is washing machine rotom.
That's a Pokemon? That sounds like it's
I
you
don't know what
put
that is.
motor and spelled it backwards. You have a washing machine motor and you put it backwards, like spin
Oh, that's
cycled the heck out of that.
I thought that was a Pokemon guy.
Rotom can change forms. Yeah, if you put the M first and the R last, it's a motor, it spins.
Oh my. You guys are amazing. This is why we love hanging out with you guys. You're fantastic.
Yes, so we really appreciate you being here. It is unfortunately time for Joe to head off to work, and I'll let you guess which one I'm talking about. But join us again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have more time, and with any luck, the internet will be back online. Ah, see what I did there? Anyway.
Ha 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 ha. Can't wait to chat with the internet online.
uh, Thanks for sharing, Senna. Um, please
Hey, there he
continue.
is. It's the washing machine Rotom. That's what that is. Look at that thing. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, perfect. Naps will be taken. Things will be accomplished, and we will
Not
see
today. It's
you.
too late now. I can't take a nap today.
Oh.
That's why. That's why you showed up late. You wanted to spoil my nap.
My
You're like,
revenge.
no, no naps for you today. I see.
Yep. So thanks for stopping on,
Awesome.
guys. It's good to see you.
Thank
Be
you.
back tomorrow, 7 o'clock, hopefully. It'll be at 7 o'clock, but 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 23, 22 and a half hours from now.
That's right.
Be here. Click the subscribe button. Just click it. Click it right now.
And the
Hmm.
bell, and go to the Twitch stream, and go to Senna's Twitch stream.
Yes. Do all of these things, and you will achieve enlightenment.
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 We're gonna do it. I'm gonna go achieve enlightenment.
Enlightenment.
Yes.
So, good luck. It was good to see you all, and we'll see you tomorrow.